everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Boatman, and today we got a great match for you. It's a #1 contenders match. Matt Quaylar has cashed in his #1 contender shot that he won at Last One Standing, and he has his teammate Nazario, and they are challenging up against Waterloo 2. So, Waterloo, we will bring them in first. Adelaide, Jack, I don't think you ever thought you would make it this far. How are you feeling?
I would feel great with the manager.
Oh, yeah, you've got a manager.
Yeah. Manager. Hell yeah. Honestly, we did. I'm just going to speak for myself here. I never thought I would ever be this close to a title match in general movies because no, I didn't think I would ever make it this far. And Spence is here with me, so that's awesome. But we were kind of thrown together as like a blow-off division. Just have fun with this division, and we ended up winning 3 matches in a row, and we
lost 2 matches in a row.
I'm a great spoiler team, I feel like. So we're gonna play spoiler tonight.
I think the important part to know about all of this is that Jack and I have played in 2 #1 contender matches this year. Also, only one of us has played for a title this year. But I do want to, if me and Jack, make the run, I think that's pretty good. But I'm better. So I'm starting now my campaign for Adelaide Spence Player of the Year. Played in 2 contender matches, won 2 retirement matches. Vote for me.
Yeah, I think you guys should vote for Spence. So, all right. Well, manners making.
That was something.
Now we're going to bring in Matt, Nazario, and the manager, Mike. What are your guys' names again?
Rewind, fuckers!
Cool. I'm not saying that.
Be kind. Yeah, but be kind about it.
You're getting called Be Kind Rewind, just so you know.
What's the fun in that? It's on the shirts. Look those beautiful shirts they took so much time on.
We can't read.
Mark can say the other part.
The guns.
You gonna let me fall on that sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are going up in the video store if we win.
Yes.
I'm not wasting resources on a losing team.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Okay. Well, we're gonna bring in the other team now. This is already.
It says "Be kind" with a C. How does that work?
Anyway, stop.
It's not a spelling bee.
We're going to get started with round 1. Round 1's going to work like this. You get 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get all 8 right, you get a bonus question, 3 repeats, and a challenge throughout the entire match, should you need them. Keep crosstalk to a minimum as we get started with your first question, which is going to come in the category of crime. Robert Duvall, Michael V. Gazzo, and Lee Strasberg have supporting roles in what crime film?
Crimes.
Have you ever had a supporting role in a crime? 5, 4.
Yeah, I even tried to think of a dumb example. Nothing's coming to mind.
1. Pens down. We're going to get started with Matt.
The Godfather?
And Adelaide.
I just put Cape Fear. I don't know.
Nazario.
The Judge?
And Jack.
I don't know. The Godfather Part 3.
And we got the evil sandwich. It's The Godfather Part 2.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh. That was hard to watch.
Perfect rounds tonight.
Yeah, we'll be moving on to your next category in drama. The Crucible takes place in what city? Can we name cities here, or does that like a bad?
That's the bad idea. Don't do
Okay.
that. They're not going to write down the cities that we name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. New York is a city and a state. Let's go to Spence.
Salem.
And Matt.
My second favorite W.S. Anderson film, Salem.
And Nazario.
Salem.
And Jack.
Salem.
All correct. As we get to your third question, category of recent releases, What is Tom Parker addicted to in Elvis?
Do you think he was likable?
I think you missed the point of the movie. If you thought he was like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Missouri.
I'm assuming you meant the penguin, so gambling.
And Jack.
I've never seen this movie. I said heroin.
And Matt.
Wasn't the whole movie about how Elvis was mean to him? Gambling.
And Ashley.
Gambling.
Gambling is correct.
Yes. And then with that, we'll move on to your next category in movie release dates. Stagecoach was released in what year?
Is Stagecoach what you call a drama teacher, Mark?
Fuck
It's
you.
not bad. That's not bad. I'll give you
Fuck
that.
you.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Get a thumbs up for that.
1. Pens down, pens down. Let's go to Adelaide
1939.
and Nazaria
1938.
and Jack
1939.
Oh, god damn it.
and Matt.
Are you sure we're not talking about the 1965 remake?
No, I don't think there is one. So, 1939 is the correct answer.
Wait, hold on a second.
I'm gonna.
Is it real, Mike?
Mike has to be brought in.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, God damn it. I believe there are 2 stagecoaches.
Okay.
you guys wanna
So, are you
challenge it?
challenging?
You guys want to challenge it?
I mean,
Are you sure there are 2 stagecoaches?
I'm almost positive.
I doubt one of us got the other year.
It doesn't matter. Like, if the question
Yeah.
has 2 answers, we need a new question. But are they 2 stagecoaches?
I'm almost
Do
positive.
we want to risk not having the challenge later on?
Or do you want to?
I'll defer to Nazario.
Yeah, it's up to
We
you.
need an answer, guys. Are you challenging or not?
Yeah, we're challenging.
Okay.
I believe the other one came out in like the 60s.
We will be back after the challenge. From the challenge, we have determined there were 2 stagecoaches, so that last question is being scrapped, and we will be getting a new question. Mark, we're going to go ahead, but just make sure you read that part of it there. There we go, just in case the same thing happens again. Go ahead, Mark.
Wasn't a bad idea to include that. Your new movie release dates question is: Stanley Kubrick's Paths of Glory was released in what year?
I wanted to make sure that we included the director this time.
It was
so
a good
that
idea.
wouldn't happen.
What year did the John Wayne starring Stagecoach come out? Was the new question.
Hold on a minute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nazario.
Is it 1939?
Jack.
Is it 1959?
Matt.
Is it 1961?
And Adelaide.
1957.
1957 is correct. As we get into your 5th question, we are all tied up here in the category of comedies. What profession does Jonathan Winter's character have in It's a Mad, 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 Mad World? And we do need a semi-specific answer. Starting to think these competitors were not prepared for a #1 contender match level difficulty.
We're watching this movie in a few weeks. Don't worry. We're getting there eventually.
Maybe you should have moved it up.
I don't know what gave it away. Maybe the paper t-shirts.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matt.
Delivery truck driver.
And Nazario.
Insurance salesman.
And Adelaide.
Lawyer.
And Jack.
I have no idea. I said high school teacher because
Truck driver, delivery truck driver is the acceptable answer. So, Matt getting the point there.
And with that, we'll move on to your. Okay, cool. You will move on to your next question in the category of Oscars. Name 2 of the 4 people who lost the Best Director Oscar to Ron Howard.
What, Mark? I thought you were saying something. Okay. Did you ever watch the Andy Griffith Show?
No, not really.
5.
No.
4.
Repeat the question.
Okay, that is Be Kind Rewind's first repeat.
Yep. And question again. Name 2 of the 4 people who lost the Best Director Oscar to Ron Howard.
So anyway, Ron Howard was on the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh, okay. That's right.
As like a kid. Like he was Opie.
That's right. Okay. I was like, why are you bringing up Ron Howard?
5. 4.
Or not Ron Howard. Andy Griffith Show. Jeez.
2. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jack.
Moulin Rouge got a Best Picture nomination that year, so Peter Jackson and Baz Luhrmann.
Let's go to Matt.
Peter Jackson, Ridley Scott.
And Nazario.
Ridley Scott and Natalie.
And Spence.
Peter Jackson and Pedro Almodovar.
Matt is the only one to get that. Peter Jackson and Ridley Scott. The other ones being David Lynch and Robert Altman.
Yes.
Oh gosh, what was the Ridley Scott movie?
Black Hawk Down.
Oh shit. Nice.
As we get to your penultimate question in the category of horror, what is the animal-based last name of the brothers Edgar and Alan in The Lost Boys?
I've just been meaning to watch this movie, and yeah, another Halloween season went by. Just
Mike is gonna be pissed.
See, I have started the first 30 minutes of this movie 3 separate times. 5, 4,
it's kind of a weird movie, dude.
3, 2, 1, and down. Let's go to Matt.
Did you get to the sexy saxophone man? Frog.
And Adelaide.
Wolf.
And Nazario.
Yeah, I put Crow.
Your manager is screaming backstage. Let's go, yeah.
I blanked.
Frog is correct.
That it is, and with no perfect rounds, we'll be going on to your final question, round number 1, and actors and actresses. Who has played a cat, a Vietnam War soldier, and a police lieutenant? These are always neat questions. They make you think.
Yeah, no, these are fun. They're fun to write. If we're being honest, that's the main reason we write them is because they're very fun to write questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, pens down. We're gonna go to Adelaide.
Just put Ian McKellen.
And Nazario.
I think it's not gonna be cat, Spence. I said Idris Elba.
You put a cat.
And Jack.
Weirdly enough, I also put Idris Elba.
And Matt.
That is weird. Idris Elba.
That's weird. You're all incorrect. It's Keith David.
Oh.
The films being Coraline, Platoon, and Crash.
I almost put Mike Myers.
Told you it was not gonna be.
So anyway, I have Be Kind Rewind at 7, Waterloo at 4. Is that what you have, Mark?
Yes.
7-4. As we get into round number 2, round 2 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get the chance to spin the wheel. If they like it, they spin. They can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they are stuck with it. They're going to get 2 points for every question they get right. Multiple choice, 1 point. Get it wrong, other team's going to get the chance for the steal. Mark, read us off the categories on the lovely wheel tonight.
Yes, the categories on tonight's wheel are Oscar-nominated Ingrid Bergman and Oscar-nominated Alfred Hitchcock, which are Waterloo 2 strengths, Fandom Disney Animation, and 90s Horror, which are Be Kind, or Yeah, Be Kind, Rewind. I forget what their the name of the team is. Those are their strengths, along with War, Family, Comedy, 1980s, and Spinners and Opponent's Choice.
Okay, Be Kind, Rewind. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Do you guys want to stick with what we planned, or?
Yeah,
How you guys
I feel good. I say we go for it. Go first.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather go with Spinner's Choice.
that, you know.
As always, Nazar.
Are you going first or are you deferring?
We will go first.
Spin
Okay.
that shit.
Alrighty. First spin.
This is for Be Kind, Rewind.
Get
Violet.
the fuck out of here.
And to land on the same.
We just end the match now, right?
Oh,
Oh god. So
Okay, what are the options?
bring that shit down. Let's see the options. You know, I think the Alfred Hitchcock's looking pretty good right now. You know,
it is.
Yeah,
Nazar
right.
did do all that studying. Oh,
I did.
I mean, we could do comedy, 80s.
Mm. Well, you guys want to do, you know, animation? You know, I think Nazar's kind of good with that.
I mean, these are strength level questions.
This is strength level and number one contenders match.
Can you help me out in Fandom Disney if I get stuck?
I could do
Yeah,
it maybe
let's
multiple choice.
Yeah, okay, fuck it. Let's do that.
So what are you guys taking?
you like you said, you sure? This is gonna be mostly you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Disney animation. Okay. Nazario, I will give you your questions in the category of Fandom Disney animation.
I like that you said Nazario.
I'm not even going to correct myself. In The Great Mouse Detective, what does Fidget leave behind at the toy store that helps Basil track Ratigan's location?
This might have been a mistake. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, hat, B, money, C, list, D, pipe.
What was the last one?
Pipe.
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 Like a smoking pipe, I would assume.
Do you have any clue? I'm thinking 11 or 23.
5,
Yeah, I was thinking probably 11 or 47, so we could do 11.
1.
Hey, final answer.
That is incorrect. Waterloo for the 1 point steal. Your options are A, hat, B, money, C, list, D, pipe.
I'm fairly certain it's a list.
That's what I was thinking too.
C, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
Your second question. In Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, what animal does the huntsman bring back the heart of and claim it's Snow White's?
It's like a stag. I think
Like a
that
deer.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's like stag and deer the same thing.
I think so. I think stag's like a male deer.
Okay, deer is general.
Yeah.
Let's say deer. Final answer.
That is incorrect for the 2 point steal. Waterloo.
I also thought it was a deer.
What looks like a deer? Maybe like a horse or a moose.
Could be a moose.
Moose.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what moose? You know what moose look like?
5.
Go with your gut, Spence. Whatever you're feeling here.
Horse. Final answer.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for pig.
Ah,
As we get into your third question,
Shit.
what is the first animal Merlin turns into in the wizard's duel in The Sword and the Stone?
Oh, fuck. I did not think that was going to go that way. That is a tough-ass question. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, rabbit, B, rhino, C, goat, D, turtle.
Just what one jumped out at you?
Repeat the options.
A, rabbit, B, rhino, C, goat, D, turtle.
I think it's the rabbit.
Sure.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Waterloo for the 1 point
Oh
steal.
my
Your
God.
options are A, rabbit, B, rhino, C, goat, D, turtle.
I'm between B and C. I know Turtle happens, but I think it's later in the duel.
Yeah, I'm fine with either one. Just go with your gut here. Because I'm blanking.
B, final answer.
That is incorrect. It is the turtle.
Oh, okay.
Your penultimate question. Who voices Dr. Doppler in Treasure Planet?
What is the name of Fraser's brother?
Oh shit.
David Spears.
David Hyde
something?
Pierce. David Hyde Pierce. Is that him?
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay. David Hyde Pierce. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Damn it.
Nice.
And your final question. In the Jungle Book, what does King Louie want Mowgli to instruct him to do?
How to make fire.
Yeah.
They call it the red flower, but it's fire. So how to make fire? Final answer.
Correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Okay, so Mark, I have Be Kind and Rewind at 11 and Waterloo at 5. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
Okay, we are back, and it is 11-5 going into Waterloo spin. Spin away.
Here it is. And we will be
That's the
spinning that
furry.
again.
Let's go.
And you land in the category of the 1980s. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think we spin that.
What do you
Whoosh.
think? Okay. Spin again.
Fuck that noise.
All right, spinning again. And you'll have to keep your
All right.
All right, you guys
Ooh,
got
good
this.
match.
Remember, you still have your repeats.
Alrighty then. I guess I will be the one who asking your questions
you.
in the Oscar-nominated Alfred Hitchcock. Your first question. In Lifeboat, Willie is thrown from the boat and killed when the other passengers realize what?
That he killed Gus. Like they killed one of the other passengers on the boat.
Let's go for it.
They killed one of the other passengers on the boat. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Going over to Be Kind Rewind for the 2 point steal.
Maybe
I think he was hiding a flask of water.
Yeah, I was going to say like stealing
Wait,
rations or something.
Like he had like clean water and like food rations or something.
He was hiding water, food rations.
Final answer.
Stealing, hiding. Yeah. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Thank you.
Hey, what? I want to bring Matthew in just really quick.
Okay.
What do you have in the document?
We have Willie was hiding water from them.
Yep.
They
So
said
they gave multiple
food.
ansers.
It
They
was
said
he
food
also
and
had the
water,
food thing.
and it was just water. It was just water, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So,
They said.
okay.
No. What are you gonna say?
So are you challenging?
I think they said food rations as part of their answer, so I think we should challenge.
Yes, I think
that's
you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, we will be back after the challenge. Back from the challenge, and it was determined that Mant's answer of food and water is correct. So Waterloo does lose their challenge. So we will continue on with Waterloo.
In your next question. In Shadow of a Doubt, Uncle Charlie gives Charlotte what item which belonged to one of his victims as a gift?
It would be a ring.
Go for it.
Ring. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Next question. In Strangers on a Train, Bruno sends a guy a package of items to help him with the murder Guy is to commit, which contains a pistol, a map, and what else?
A key, because it's the key to his house. Because he's got a map of the house. Because it's
Are you
Bruno's
confident it's a
dad.
key?
That he wants it. I'm like 90% sure it's a key because it's
Fuck it,
Bruno's
go for it.
key. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Your next question. How many people have been nominated for Best Actress for appearing in a Hitchcock film?
Oh, damn. Joan Fontaine again the next year.
It's how many people? So it's just her.
So yeah. So Joan Fontaine, Bergman. Didn't get nominated for Spellbound.
5,
You
4,
get a multiple
3,
Yeah, multiple.
multiple
Two.
choice.
Right. Multiple choice options: A1, B2, C3, or D4.
Was Grace Kelly ever nominated?
No, not for Dial M or Rear Window because she got nominated.
Do you want to round up to 2 to be safe, or you think it's just?
I am fine with that because, yeah, let's do that.
4,
Go for it.
3.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Going over to Be Kind for the 1-point steal. Is it A1, B2, C3, or D4?
What do you think,
You,
Matt?
you want to run back down or think that they were
I
way
mean,
off?
They seem to know their shit and they couldn't
Yeah.
figure out a second person. So
So,
I
yeah.
don't want
Yeah. Yeah, 1. Final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
to. Go!
It's all right.
All right. All right. Going over to your last question in Oscar nominated Alfred Hitchcock, which is: in what U.S. state is the Bates Motel located in Psycho?
Is it Arizona or is it California? It's like somewhere. It's one of the two. Because I feel like I was asked this as a
There's no way we
5.
just if you don't know, go multiple because they're gonna steal it.
multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice options are: is it A, Arizona, B, Nevada, C, California, or D, New Mexico?
Okay, yeah. So the job she works at is I misunderstood what you said, Spence. That's my bad. The job that she works at
5.
is in Arizona.
Repeat the options.
3.
All right. Options again: A, Arizona, B, Nevada, C, California, or D, New Mexico.
I thought her job was California.
I thought she worked in Arizona. I think it's in California because I think she goes over to California.
Sure, go for it.
5.
Okay, California, final answer.
California is correct for 1 point. Yeah, with that, we have Be Kind getting up to 14, with Waterloo 2 being at 10.
Double digits. Yes.
This is also what I have as we get into round number 3. Round number 3 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Categories they will be able to pick from tonight are animation, 1990s, westerns, directors, crime, war, 2000s, and sports. We're going to let them pick the categories right now, and we'll get back to you right now. Can our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question? Water 2 has picked their 1 in 2000s, their 2 in 90s, their 3 in the directors, and their 4 in animation. Whereas Be Kind Rewind has picked their 1 in sports, their 2 in 2000s, their 3 in animation, and their 4 in 90s. So, Waterloo, since you are behind, we'll start with you. I will take your questions since I can't Be Kind Rewind. I keep wanting to call you guys Video Store. Their questions. So, your 1 in 2000s for Spence. Sandra Bullock, Matt Dillon, and Don Cheadle all star in what 2000s drama?
Crash.
For 1 point. Okay, so Jack, you're 2 in 90s. Throughout the majority of The Usual Suspects, Kevin Spacey's character pretends to have what disorder?
It's a limp, but I don't know if like disorder lines.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Okay, that is your first repeat, I believe. Throughout the majority of The Usual Suspects, Kevin Spacey's character pretends to have what disorder?
He's got a limp.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cerebral palsy. I don't know.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yes. Let's fucking
Yeah.
go, Jack.
as we get into your 3-point question, this will tie it up. Your 3-pointer, not tie it up, excuse me. This will get you the lead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This will get you the lead. Your 3-pointer in directors. What is the only Muppets film to be directed by Jim Henson?
Okay. Is it? Is it?
It's not.
Is it the Muppet movie?
Read the
Like-
question.
2,
Repeat the question.
1.
Reset, repeat.
Oh,
Reset, repeat.
okay. What is the only Muppets film to be directed by Jim Henson?
It's either Muppet movie or it's like Muppets Take Manhattan or Muppets in Space, and it's
I
a
think-
3-pointer contender match. So I'm
I
anxious about
think
it.
it might be Takes Manhattan. I feel like I've heard that.
I'm
So,
fine with going that.
Muppets Take Manhattan.
2.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is The Great Muppet Caper.
Oh, fuck me.
So
There's one too.
now we will give you your 4-point question in the category of animation. If you hit that, then Be Kind Rewind will be forced to answer more questions. If not, then you will lose the match, and Be Kind Rewind will be playing for the championship. So, your question. In which 2000s animated film will you find a dancing ball of hair simply known as Wild Mike?
That's Barnyard.
It is.
Barnyard.
Final
Final
answer.
That is correct for 4 points.
It's a little crazy. Fuck.
Well, with that, be going over Be Kind Rewind, where you guys must answer your questions. We'll start with 1-pointer in sports, which will go to Nazario.
And the score is currently 17-14.
That's right. And Nazario, your 1-pointer in sports. Invictus is about what sport?
Rugby, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
You don't say final answer in team or in questions just sent to you, because we will accept your immediate answer.
That's right. With that, we'll be going over to Matt for your 2-pointer in 2000s. Billy Bob Thornton stars in what 2005 comedy remake?
The Bad News Bears. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. And with that, we'll go over to your 3-point question with the game all tied up. You can end it. You get neither one of these two right. But your 3-pointer in animation is thus. In what Studio Ghibli film will you find the location of Irontown?
It's Princess Mononoke. Princess Mononoke, final answer.
And your winners. And moving on to the championship, it is Be Kind Rewind, fuckers. So we're going to do post-match interviews, starting with I'm cutting out real bad, but we're going to go to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second place finishers, Water 2. Water 2, you weren't able to pull off the victory today. How are you feeling?
Did we think we were gonna win?
No,
No.
like here's the thing. I don't think we thought we were going to win, but I think we had a chance, and I think we proved as much here because we kept it close. They had to answer 3 of their 4 questions in round 3. I feel like we did well. It's just we're not used to playing at this high a level,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, like here's the thing. If we had another repeat or 2, I might hit the 3-pointer. Like that's the difference. But I don't know if we win because Matt's one of the better round 3 players.
oh yeah.
Like if we were down in round 3, I knew we were fucked. Just by 4
Mhm.
points. But you know who carried us this match? Matthew Chen. the greatest manager. I think we should start a campaign. Matthew Chen, Multiplex Manager of the Year.
This is true.
Even Mike agrees. Like, you know, who needs Scott Harvey when you have Matthew Chen? I mean, this dude loves Hades Town. I think that's like a W. You know?
Hey, you got anything? You are. I don't know if you guys are going to be a team next year. Probably are, right? Yeah.
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Okay. Cool. Who you want to play next year?
Kumite.
Give us a team.
Bullets
We'll
over
play them.
Broadway.
Give us a team. We'll play them. We're 500.
Double indemnity.
I believe we're 3-3. Give us a team. We'll put in the work. We'll study. We'll play them.
Mark,
Fair
did you
enough.
team next year? I want to play you next year.
We'll see.
Okay, let's get this over with. You guys are playing for the title.
Fucking A, right?
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nazario,
Nazario,
you're gonna
I've
get
got a
10.
question for you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but
Nazario, I've got a question for you.
Yes.
I think for the longest time, it was said there are like 2-3 people who are the best who have never played for a title. And Koho was on that list for a while and he took himself off. Kirk was on that list for a while and he took himself off. You were the one who was still there since the beginning. And you're finally doing it. How does that feel?
It feels fucking awesome. It's been a long, hard road, and we have had to jump through a couple of hoops, especially thanks to Matt that he just keeps getting second at the last man standing. Like that has helped a lot. But yeah, I also don't feel bad about having watched 3 fucking Hitchcock movies in when I was supposed to be working today, and to have big fucking lifeboat because I ran out of time.
big shout out to Mike for helping out with that challenge. Yeah, great stuff.
Yeah, man, it's been like honestly, it gets to a point where you think you cannot like break the glass ceiling that somebody set for you, and today actually feels very special because it feels like at least once I'm gonna go up there and see what happens. And I've never played a 5-round match, so Mike, you have to tell me how that works because I
Start watching Disney movies. That's the first.
You gotta start building up the
thing you need to
stamina.
fucking do.
too.
But yeah, of
Fair
course, Jack and
enough.
Spence
Well,
did a
thank
great
you,
job.
Matt.
Good job all around.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Nazario. Thank you, Mike. Thank you to everyone at home for watching. Mark, before we go, you got any final words?
Oh no, it was a pretty good match. You know, we had a very interesting number 1 contenders match, and I think we had some interesting matchup, which I think led to a pretty interesting match. And in the day, we got Nazario going to a title match, and you know, what could be more fun than that?
And that title match will be played next season, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be a great way to kick off next season. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'm Kaleb Boatman. That's Mark Menchaca. This is Movie Warzone. See you later.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
You've been taken.
Bye.